Yo, boys, what we saying? What we saying, boys? Let's get this fifth, come on, what we saying? Let me know if that music's too loud or if you can even hear it, actually, let me see. Let me have a look. Let's see, bruv. What we saying? What we saying, boys? Let's get this fifth, come on, what we saying? That's alright. I mean, you're allowed to play music like this on YouTube, but you just can't get monetized off it. So, ain't too peak. Yeah, everyone, let me know what we're looking at, man. Let me know what pairs we're looking at. I mean, obviously that news has just come through, so sure most people's going to be looking at EG. What you saying, Nels? How you doing, bro? Can't hear it. I'm sure, yeah, you better can. What you saying, Sesame? What you saying, Nick? What you saying, Shane? Drift King, what you saying? EK, Dean, Cam, EK again. Tommy, what you all saying, boys? Good afternoon, lads. It's the last push of the week. Who's in any trades right now? It's when most people, well, loads of people aren't trading right now, obviously. This is when there's opportunities to be had. This is when there's opportunities to be had. Would you say you use shorts, Lou? Not taking anything, no. Yeah, it looks like it, man. You just see if that mitigation, bro. All you got to really see is the internal and external. Like, it does kind of, it normally sort of moves according to how price action was before. It just does it quicker. Obviously, not all the time. Sometimes, if it's unexpected, boys. So the thing is with news is, it doesn't matter if the news is really bullish or really bearish. It matters if it's expected or not expected. So the main thing that makes a difference when you're looking at this is the forecast versus actual. The previous don't really matter that much. Obviously it does, but everyone sort of already knows, right? Because there's a forecast. So there's a forecast of where it's going to go anyway. So it's probably going to go in that direction. But let me change the song. But yeah, obviously if they get the forecast wrong, that's when you have a big move. So what was it just now? Yeah, so you can see this one. So previous was 0.2. They thought it was going to go up by 0.1, and it went up by 0.2. So they got it wrong a little bit, but not really. Do you know what I mean? They pretty much got it right. They knew it was going to go up. It just went up by a bit more, right? And then same. So you look at this. So previous was 147. Forecast. So they thought it was going to go down, and it did go down, but just not as much, right? So similar thing. And then with this, they got it bang on, right? So this is why there hasn't been like a huge crazy difference. This is why price action sort of returned to normal, returned to what it sort of was expected to do, because it's not really like the like the result. It's more if people saw it coming. So obviously if people didn't see it coming, you got to make like there's effect of it coming out. Do you know what I mean? There's a knock-on effect. Whereas if everyone saw it coming, people position themselves for that, and then it came through. It's sort of like not going to do much. So yeah, you just got to look at it pretty much doing what you wanted it to do anyway. So if you look at what it really did, it's just that same stuff, boys. It's just internal and external, really, is what it's doing. My GU chart's quite messy because I've got quite a lot of shit on there. Let's get rid of that. Obviously, it's broken that low now, but we are still part of this range, boys. So obviously on the higher time frame, really on the daily, this is our range, right? And then the 4 hour, this is our range from here to here. So you just got to look at the internal, external. Obviously we've just taken external, and the only internal is this order block, so it kind of does look like it's going to take these lows. There's nothing else for it to come to. I know this is GU, but it's fucking going to be the same, really, isn't it? And then yeah, so like we said, with the 4 hour range, this is probably your last, like this order block here, this is probably your last bet, really, on the 4 hour. Because obviously if we move past this route, we're probably going to see a reversal. Like if we get, we're going from here, where are we going to go? We're probably going to go for the external low, right? So yeah, we've got to see if this comes through first and foremost, but this is a crazy song to have on while trading, but I'll change it in a sec. But yeah, again, just look at your internal, external, man. You got your low, that's your external low, and then you've got your fair value gap, which was mitigated. That's your internal, and then you got your external, which was taken, right? So it's just really doing as expected. Right, nothing too crazy with the news, and like we said, the reason for that is because the news was kind of forecasted, right? We sort of got the direction right, or the market got the direction right, sort of knew what was going to happen. How many USD JPY buy? Bro, I know I listen to a lot of different songs on Spotify, but Jesus Christ, it's gone from, was that like Lil Jeff or something, to this? How many UJ buy? Yeah, boys, I'll be real. Just let me know what you're looking at, and I'll just look at them, innit? Because I'm not really. Same thing, really, right? So, obviously, daily range on EU here to here. 4-hour range is here to here. So, it's our external, and our internal is obviously this order block here, which we've just tapped into. So, we've got two options. We either continue the order flow. So we continue the order flow as we've been doing, which is so we go external, internal, external, internal, external again, and then obviously internal, external, internal, etc, etc, right? But that's basically what the whole challenge is, right? You know, whenever you get into a trade, there is actually at one point where you've got to say, like, do I actually think it's going to go up or down? Like, past macro analysis, what do I actually think is going to happen? And this is kind of one of those moments. So yeah, it's a Friday as well, so it's a really hard market to trade. But yeah, the best protocol, obviously, guys, always is to assume that order flow is going to continue. You should never assume that it's going to reverse. You should always assume that the market's going to continue to do its thing. All right. So if you do get to a 50-50 scenario like this, then to be honest, boys, your best protocol is to assume that we are going to react off this order block and we are going to break this high. That's, to be fair, what I'd actually be looking up for on EU, because you don't want to assume it's reversals, right? But yeah, obviously the DXY is the DXY as well. We're going to have to look at that quickly. Someone said UJ, so this is going to help you out for UJ. Who's in UJ? What's the date as of the 200k AC giveaway? Yeah, no, I do need to do that. I do need to do that, boys. Bro, it's actually peaked though. I actually don't want to say who it is, just because it's not really mine. But it's basically someone at ACG, boys, that I work with. Just got into an accident recently, innit? There was like a bare peak accident. So I'm mainly just hoping he gets well soon. I ain't really been trying to focus too much on smashing the giveaway out, do you know what I mean? He's sort of, I'm sure he'll talk about it himself, but yeah, just hoping he gets well soon, and then we'll start pushing everything out, you know what I mean? Sometimes shit is more important. I know these 200k's are banging, but yeah, man. But big up ACG though. But if you do want to get an account with ACG, you can still use my code RICHES. Yeah, that will be coming, and it will probably come next week. I'll be real, but yeah. Do you think the daily CRT will get completed today, Lou? Let's have a look at the daily CRT. What for what pair? Let me first look at this. So again, right, let's get rid of some of these. Right, so on the 4 hour again, let's look at the current range. So again, daily range, we're seeing the same thing. Daily range is here to here, right? So that's that, and then the 4 hour range is here to here. So right, so basically, do you want us to continue the bearish order flow and move down off our internal liquidity, or do you actually want to predict us to reverse and come up higher? Only bear in mind, boys, we could be retracing to this this daily, right? So this is the issue with this. These can be inducement, but when we do eventually want to reverse, we're going to have to break 4 hour structure, right? So we could like come like that just to then come back down as a greater move, as we did here, for example. You see how we came up, we did actually break this 4 hours. We had to change character on the 4 hour, right, but only to rebalance the greater leg. Let me know if that makes sense in the chat. But you can see here, 4 hour had to change character, but only just to continue that bearish move. So this is what we could potentially see today, or now, is a change of character on the 4 hour, but only just to rebalance the same daily bearish leg. So this is the thing, but that's why I say just assume, because all time for the daily and the 4 hour ranges are both bearish. So just assume they're going to continue. So assume sells, not buyers, in my opinion, for the dollar, which obviously UJ would mean if you're looking at sells on DXY and you've got USD JPY, obviously means you want sells on USD JPY. It's just whatever pair comes first, by the way. People for some reason always, what? I do not, let me, I've put a DJ on. Oh wait, I don't even know if I can, actually no I can't. Oh mate, shut up DJX, bro. I'm gonna get off Spotify, boom. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see what everyone's saying. 42 man in there. Boys, let's try to get 50 man in there. Share this live, get the hype in the Discord. Just go in the Discord and say I've just like, I don't know, found out to pack a punch stuff in real life. I've just pack a punch my cup of tea. And it's giving me +4 stamina in these markets, so we're absolutely gonna kill it. Something like that. How did NFP affect the market, Lou? Yeah, did you hear me talking about it? Eid Mubarak, lads. Is it fucking Eid? I swear down, it feels like it's Eid every few months. Is it actually Eid? Did you take EG sales today, or was you bullish? No, I didn't. I don't really trade. I didn't really trade Fridays, to be fair, but I didn't take any trades today. Let me know if anyone did take any trades. Can you look at AUD CAD? Yeah, so look at AUD CAD. What else? Good afternoon, AR. Sorry, AS, what you saying, bro? Or RCS, that's it, RCS. Why'd your name Bear, like, spelled out? Gold, look at AUD CAD. Yeah, let's have a look at AUD CAD, Eid Mubarak. Is it Eid today, bruv? Why is Bear people looking at AUD CAD? Is that... Oh, no, it's just nails. Alright, let me look at UJ first, because thing you did say. We'll have a look at USD CAD after. Yeah, see, it's one of them, boys. AUD CAD, you shouldn't really be looking to trade it. Obviously, if you're in buys, that's all you should be like looking at. Just one of them, boys, especially on a Friday, right? It's not like we're going to see like probably like a massive reversal at this point, because there's not really much to follow on. So the momentum's probably just going to continue, especially with the news we've had. So yeah, I'd assume this continue. Bear in mind, we do want the dollar to go down though, right? We want the dollar to go down, and then UJ is kind of looking bullish, which tells us that JPY is even weaker. So yeah, we'll really have to look at the yen basket to properly understand this, but all I can say is on a Friday, when you're having momentum like this, just look at the 4 hour candles, bro. You know what I mean? You sort of want to be trading, right? And JPY pairs trend a lot, boys. This is what you need to know. If you're trading JPY pairs, you should be holding runners, otherwise there's no point. If you're trying to catch 1 to 2s or like 1 to 3s, even 1 to 4s, trade EUG, boys. Don't, or like even AUD CAD and shit like that. Don't trade JPY pairs, because JPY pairs, they're harder to catch because the trades come rarer. Like, just look at the price action. Like, for example, if you look at EU, right, you can see a lot of the times there's actual, like, there's clear highs and lows. There's always retracements to get in. There's a lot of retracements. Look how many retracements that is that we see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 retracements, and that's since Friday, so 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks, no, 3 weeks ago. Versus a pair like UJ. You know what I mean? Since then, that's the same time. Do you know what I mean? It trends so much more. Even this move, it trends a lot. Even these moves down, they're quite like, every move's like a big trend. The smallest move in that time was this. And even that was a 200 pip move. and even the retracement was fucking 189 pips. So if you're trading UJ, you need to be holding, and you need to be holding for like 20 to 1 runners. I'm not saying like every trade. Obviously, you want to close your trades out at a certain point, but you want to be holding runners, or it's kind of pointless. Because it's just the nature of the pair. It just is so fucking trends so much. It always has been like that as well. JPY pairs. There's only 2 EIDs in the year. I bet I didn't know there's 2 EIDs. I can't lie. I thought there's only 1. Got cooked on EG buys off DTO. Yeah, I would say EG DTO is not for the weak. It's difficult. Nice, yeah, that move's happened. Should see if there's another move going to happen. Yeah, EG right now is not looking. It was kind of looking good for buyers, right? So this is the whole thing. In this whole retracement, basically, exactly what we wanted to happen. I don't know if you man actually come in the London streams. Actually, yeah, most of you man do. But basically, what we was looking at for ages, the weekly time frame. We had that big move up. We wanted this slow retracement down to our weekly order block, which is exactly what's happened. It took like a few months, but we have retraced down to it now. And then if you had to say exactly what do we want once we get to the order block, we want to see realistically a weekly CRT. That would be the ideal scenario. Even a daily CRT would be nice, or like a 4-hour change character, something like that. We've actually had a weekly CRT at that point we've been waiting for the whole time. For that whole retracement. So yeah, let me make these bigger so you can see them. And you can see why we don't really want to be bearish. Okay, we sort of want to be looking for buyers in this scenario. And obviously our internal external is, so again we're going to look what we had internal external wise. So we had internal, obviously fill in a fair value gap, and then external breaking a high. After we broke the high, we come down and filled internal with the order block, and then we want to fill external, which is the high. So this is the move we're basically trying to catch, is the internal order block to the external weekly higher. We've got that CRT to help us, like we said. The daily is where it gets kind of confusing, because really we're at this range here. This is our range. And right now we're having just accumulation within this premium, and obviously you only really want to be buying at discounts. So we've got a premium discount, so as much as we do want to buy, we want to get in at a good point, and we don't want to be part of buying up here just to get liquidated down at a discount and then we move up. So it's kind of awkward. So what I did is drop to the 4-hour, see if we had anything else there in the discount. And you can see when you do the draw the discount, it makes it a lot easier. Like we've literally got 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4 within the discount. So you pick this one, this one, this one, or this one. So easy, really. And then you just pick out your 4-hour. Bear in mind, boys, you're not trying to get this bang on. This doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be bang on correct, because you're not entering a buy here. Do you know what I mean? You're waiting for it to get into this point anyway. You're using it as like a directional bias. Because bear in mind, EG, you're going to be catching a few pips at a time anyway. It's like 10-15 pip move max, really. So it doesn't got to be bang on. You just sort of, it's better off just knowing the general direction of what you're looking for. So yeah, this is why this is kind of looking bearish. I wouldn't mind it coming down deeper into, as we said, the discount, and then looking for buys. So that's what I'll personally be looking at. If we look at the internal, external, again on a 4-hour, it's kind of showing a different story. I mean, so if we go back to here, right, what you'd want to see from here in terms of internal, external is down to our order block, and then clear the high, and then down again, and then clear the high. That's what we want to see. So let's look at what we actually did see. First of all, we wanted that. So let's see if that happened. Right, that happened. And then after we filled the internal, we obviously wanted that. So that's the next move in order for us to continue bullish. If you look what happened. Right, that happened. So what does it look like it's doing? Rather than going from, again, it's all internal, external shit, boys. So external, internal, and we want it to take external. Rather than doing that, it's gone external, internal, and filled internal again, which is what happens when there's a reversal. Remember, for a reversal to happen, we have to break this internal, external chain. It has to go either internal to internal and then reverse, or it has to go obviously external to external and then reverse. at one point we have to break the chain. That's how reversals occur. We've got to break the internal external chain, which is why it's so powerful. But that is obviously what it's looking like happening. We can tell there's a blatant fair value gap here, blatant mitigation of the order block, and then price is clearly showing signs of rejection. Looking at the wicks, looking at everything really. If you look at the daily, there is obviously the candles printing very bearishly as well. So yeah, really what I'd be looking at for this, oh yeah, and obviously this is the weekly CRT. So this is going to be the immediate high we're aiming for, boys, this weekly CRT high. And ideally, overall, we're going to be looking to trade up to here, which is a fair amount of pips. That's like 300 pips, right? So that could take us a few months even, which will be nice, boys. But just don't lose sight of those actual levels. As much as I said how bearish it looks from this level, remember what we're actually looking for. Let's have a look at AUD CAD. Finally, look at AUD CAD. Oh, mate, and this is the most consolidating pair in the world. What are you in on it, Nels? To be fair, it does look like it's got a bit of movement. Oh, shit, I just realised half of it was off the screen, bro. Or was it not? No, I wouldn't hold over the weekend, bro, with Optimal. Actually, read the rules, bro. I'm actually not sure. ID short might tell 8RR, which had 40p. Damn you. Yeah, Friday's so annoying like that. It tempts you in. When you don't trade, it'll tempt you in. But then when you actually trade is when you lose. It's bare annoying. There's one at the end of Ramadan. Are there two Eids 6 months apart? Because it feels like last one was only a couple of months ago. Yeah, trust. There's one at the end of Ramadan and then one is 2 months later. Oh, what do they symbolise? Oh, fuck knows. I'll be real. I actually don't know. I bet I don't know. You trading Fridays. Lou, could you look at GJ Short from previous weekly? Oh, yeah, let's quickly look at this. This actually does look like it's got a bit of movement. Again, AUD CAD, not really something I ever trade. You're going to have to start on the higher time frame. Fuck's sake. Thing's bare hidden, bro. There we go. Alright. Weekly. Weekly, we're looking bearish. Weekly, we're looking bearish. We can see that. See, we've got our internal and external. Took our external low. Filled our internal order block. So we should be again coming down to that external low. Continuing that trend. So really, we want to be selling from this order block down to this low. Which is how many pips? From the order block is fucking 600 pips. And from here is 440. So that's a lot. This is why the weekly can be so good, because you actually can hold the trend for a while. Again, if you look at the weekly as well, we've got CRT, so we got that candle, and we see that get completed, right? So we got that candle close within, and then this candle move down to the low. And yeah, the interesting thing is when it was completed, so it was actually completed with this candle here, and then it closed way below. So it showed intent to just move lower as well. And if you go into the daily and we start looking at the daily high and low, I mean, some people would say that this is a high and low here and say there's a change of character. Even if you didn't say that and you'd say it's from here to here, fair play. So let's assume it's this to this. So this is your range. You look at the fair value gap, it has been inverted. As you can see. Sort of still trading in and around it. We're consolidating around it, but we're clearly not respecting it as we really should be. So I would more be looking to sell, to be honest. We filled it here. So let's go down to the 4 hour after we filled it. We filled the whole fair value gap here. And really failed to have a change of character. Sort of made the low again. Here, sort of failed to make a change of character again. Here we've only just broken it. So when you get down into the 4 hours, when it comes a bit more interesting, I suppose. If you look at the actual CRT though, you can see kind of what's happening. So this movement's been completed. Should really be moving to this one now, to be fair. It's kind of, yeah, this one's awkward, bro. I'll be real. This one is actually kind of awkward. Again, it's kind of just consolidating. I would just be trying to sell though, bro, I'll be honest. Based on what we've seen on the higher time frame, based on the fact we've inverted this, I see this is kind of sort of grabbed the liquidity above these highs. All of these highs here. Probably tapped into this order block as well. Right, so that's probably what we're seeing. And then, again, we'll be aiming for this initially, then overall, that big weekly low that we said. Oh. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at. What are you in, buyers or sells? What are you saying, Adrian, bro? That's really the markets, mate. Cheers, bro. Gold, bro. If GU breaks the news candle higher, do you reckon it can? Let's go on. I'll go on GU in a sec. I understand you don't really look at this, but thoughts on GJ. Alright, let's have a look. I've got some few pairs that I want to look at. But yeah, boys, tell me in the chat what pairs, so I can write them down because I'm going to forget. Next, I'm going to do GU. Wait, what did someone say? GU. Oh no, GJ. I'm going to have to start marking them up way quicker. But yeah, GJ. And yeah, GU, EU. Oh, this is a tune, bro. Yeah, 4 hour. Fair value filled. So yeah, my question to Nels is I'd be looking for sells on this. I won't really be looking to get in buyers. Even on the 4 hour, you could initially aim for this low here. Kind of got CRT though, which is a little bit booky. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Fuck off, it's a fly, bro. Mate, I'll mainly be looking for sells, yeah. But yeah, I'll be mainly looking for sells. Obviously, right now it's looking bullish, so you'd probably be hoping for it to take this high, maybe even this high, and then look to get into sells. So again, maybe not something you get today. So right now, as of right now, you're probably better off being in buyers. But overall, I wouldn't look for buyers. I'd just be waiting for this to complete for sells. We're so bearish on all the other time frames. It's just right now the momentum's bullish. So wait for this high to get taken and then potentially, but ideally this. Cool, let's go on GJ next. Okay, this one's looking a bit easier. This one's looking like GJ again. Got so many lines on this fucking thing. Kind of want to delete everything off this. I've got so much bullshit on here. Actually, no, not everything. I'll do top down on this shit quickly. I'm going to do this quick. And you man can just see what I'm doing. Alright, bomb. No, don't trade gold. Who trades gold in here? Look at chart check on the group. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, bro. This is a tune as well. Oof, yeah, Nails, that is unlucky, bro. You're pretty much aiming for the exact point we're saying as well. Unlucky. Yeah, I didn't even turn on and look at the Asia sessions, to be fair. I bet I didn't. But yeah, in terms of the Asia session, it's looking nice as well. Unlucky, bro. Yeah, again, similar story with GJ. You don't really want to be looking at sales. So starting on the monthly, which is what we're going to have to do. If it's unclear on a weekly, just go up and up and up. Like, order block. The market does trend, boys, right? And bear in mind, GJ is no exception, as we said. How much this shit trends. It will trend for a while. It's been bullish for... Bear in mind, it's been bullish for 5 years, right? It's been bullish for 5 years. So what that means is, boys, if just blindly, if you just decided to have a buy bias rather than a short bias, you would have done so much better on GJ, just blindly. Because JPY pairs trend so fucking much. They just do. That's 5 years it's been bullish. Right, and I know other pairs is sort of the same, but other pairs, they'll be more structural. They'll have more, as we said, defined retracements, and like they'll move like... GJ just trends, so bear in mind, boys, the trend right now is bullish. So the overall move we should be assuming is going to happen is bullish. Do you want to assume that a 5-year trend is going to break? Like, come on. Do you think you're going to catch the trade of the century? And if you do think a 5-year trend's going to break, then you better be hoping for a fucking insanely generational trade, because that means you're going to be catching it from there to fucking here. Little 8,000 pip move. I tell you what, if anyone catches that, you get a special role in the Discord. So if anyone shorts that, can you manage the music? Can I turn it up a bit? Sweet. So yeah, continuations first and foremost. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, don't be trying to sell this, boys. Again, if we want to refine it a bit as well. Yeah, and then we can sort of see just these points getting manipulated. Let's see on the monthly. Back in the day. We sort of manipulating, I suppose this is the main CRT that we're seeing. What I'm trying to do is just give me context into what's happening. This is a different. Yeah. Get rid of that. Back in the thing. Yeah, we've just seen a decent change of character again. We've seen a change of character on the daily time frame. And it's been moving for fucking ages again. It's been about a month. Just trending bullishly. Again, internal, external. Why would you go against it? If everything's showing bullish, why would you go against it? Let's look at the daily range. We've got a high, we've got a low, and we've got an internal. So we're in a bullish movement, or we're in a bullish movement, but we're assuming, as we said, on the monthly and based on the trend and based on this CRT, based on pretty much everything, and based on the change of character, based on everything, daily time frame as well, we're bullish. So you want it to really break the high, and when you want it to break the high, you want it to feel internal and then break the external high. So you're looking to buy up to that high. So really, if you've been buying up to that high last couple of weeks, you've been doing well. We're nearly there. To be fair, we actually got a long way, 60 pips. So there is money to be still made. If you're looking a bit more at what's actually moving, how we're actually going. Obviously, this order block here came into play. We had multiple taps on this. Oh, this song pisses me off. This is a bit much. It's a good song. Yeah, boys. So that's basically what I'll be looking at. Just looking at buyers. We can see what's going on. And we got a lot of levels, which is what's nice. We got this weekly, we got the daily high, weekly CRT, and then the monthly high. So I'll only be looking at buys. I know it's kind of looking like a retracement now, potentially, but be looking at buys, boys. I'll be honest. Maybe from this order block, would be nice. Got a lot of liquidity here to be taken. And yeah, there is actually a decent way from that high, isn't it? Probably got 20 pips down to here at least, 25. Yeah, 30. Basically be looking for that movement on GJ. So yeah, we could potentially come down a bit from here, but I wouldn't really want to speculate. We had 4 hours CRT. We haven't even really got... The 4 hours just opened, to be fair, 20 minutes ago, so we'll see. I'm looking at prior week high sniper entry on GJ and hold it down to like the prior week 50%. Yeah, Nels, that was bare unlucky, bro. In EU shorts, bro. Right, sweet. Yeah. Next, that was GJ. Next, we're looking at EU and G, or GU and EU. So, if you're in anything else, let me know, because you're going to be added to the list. You're going to be on the list. By the way, boys, like the vid. Like the stream. How many likes we got on here? How many likes we got on here? 11 likes. Let's get 20 likes on this stream, boys. 20 likes and we'll get onto EUGU. 20 likes and we'll look at EUGU. Let's have a look at this sniper entry. Chat, let me know when we've got 20 likes and we'll hit it. Where's the prior week 50 as well? Let's see Karan's, what he's looking for. Looking to sell down to there. Pretty hefty. It's not too bad. That's a decent retracement. Bear in mind your range is more. I won't really be looking at the prior week 50. Okay, I don't want to tell you what to do, to be fair. I'd more be looking at it as the actual range itself. Because it's quite a well-defined range, actually, on the hourly. Sorry. So we got one. This is fucking annoying. We've got one range there. We've got another range there. So yeah, you're obviously looking at a retracement. Oh, sorry. A retracement and then a move up again. So the same thing basically. Retracement, move up. Retracement, move up. So you'd more, in my opinion, want to just treat this level with the most respect. In my opinion anyway. And it's still enough to sell. Like, you're still going to get a decent amount. Let's see the sniper entry though. Let's see what he's getting in on. Yeah, can't lie, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. Karan may have cooked with this. Karan may have cooked with this. This is the only point where he's going to have to see. We should move down to this with ease. Probably might actually get a retap on this order block as well, boys. I'm glad if we get a retap on this. Short down to that. Karan might have just cooked us a banger. Let's see if this retaps in. But yeah, bro, if you actually hold this fully, even to this fucking order block here, even to that inducement, bro. Like, that's real sniper shit. 3 pip stop loss. If you hold it to there, 40R. This is what I'm saying, it does trend. This is what you should be doing with GJ. I'm not trying to tempt you into doing stupid shit, but imagine what 40R could do for you. No, I'm joking. Joking. Obviously, you shouldn't think of it like that, but Karan, yeah, I think you've cooked, bro. I think you have cooked. What are we saying, chat? Do we think Karan's cooked or not? Not cooked. I don't mean you're cooked. I mean you have cooked. You know what I mean? He's done alright with that one. We got 20 likes in there. I'm gonna see what EUG Sam. But yeah, 16 likes, 4 more likes, and we'll look at EUGU. Karan, let me know your entry, bro. Where did he get in? Let's see. Wait, I thought you was in a cell. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, I thought you meant you was looking like an actual, like sniper entry sort of thing. Obviously you are bullish, but boys, hit these lights. Come on, I'm providing the tunes today as well. Surely these tunes, these consistent copyright strikes I'm getting. So yeah, I was going to get in from there. As if you look at supply and demand, it could be 100% have fallen, but wanted sniper engines to intro down. Fair play. I was saying, what about a sell if we get a change character here? How did your morning go, Lou? Yeah, it was calm, bro. It was calm. It was calm. Ended off the 2-hour order block, bro. Just hit. Yeah, nice. Again, I'm not looking for this order block to really come from. You just want to look for it to provide a bit of sell pressure. You don't want this order block to actually work and break the low. You just want it to provide a bit of sell pressure. It's going to give you a retracement down to this level, or ideally down to here. Remember, we're very, very bullish still on this pair, so it's either a retracement down to this little range to fill that imbalance in that order block, or it's a retracement to fill this higher time frame imbalance. So we only want this to provide a bit of selling pressure. We don't want it to be too, like, we're not trusting it too much, which is why I haven't really mentioned it that much. Alright, this is retapping. This one's going to be a cook. Who's getting in this? Gonna get absolutely collapsed now I've said that. To be fair, yeah, I don't trade Fridays, but sometimes weird little positions like this can come through. This is exactly why. Yeah, good you didn't get ink around, fucking hell. I thought you fed us an absolute banger there, but Friday's Friday. Oh, bro, I keep getting texts. Hopefully you didn't know. Wait, who was it? Nick. Oh yeah, Nick. You was waiting for a change of character, weren't you? That low. Yeah, that's what sniper entries are, though, boys. Sniper entries is entering on the 1 minute, but you don't actually really have a change of character. You don't really have like anything too defined. Do you know what I mean? You're really just trying to scalp something. Young Thug goated, yeah, trust. Like scalpers, for example, or snipers, sniper entry, for example, they'll get in now. Like, they'll see it hit that little order block and they'll be like, yep, in, bomb, stop loss, like fucking 3 pips on that high. No aim for like that candle low. They'll get out. Better people trade like that. That's what like sniper entries are, but it's a bit like, only works if you got bare funding. Because for example now, they'd probably set their stops at break even. Shit like that. Like that's what sniper entries are. You know what I mean? Boom! Nah, but do you know what I mean? That's how easy it looked. Like that looked so easy, right? You're probably thinking, fucking hell, that's 2.2R, the amount of work I do for a 2.2R. But then, yeah, you got to have a lot of funding to be able to trade like this and actually like place them with a decent risk. Because like you saw with the one a second ago before that, that one got cooked in seconds. So you get one gets absolutely done out, and the other one wins. It's a whole different way of trading, though. Sniper entries. That is probably the funnest way of trading. I'm not gonna lie, but dangerous. Yeah, right. So we have broke that order block. What about EU? EU looks nicer. I won't be looking to trade GU. Not fuck GU, but. Actually, we better have hit 20 likes on this. Can't lie. It's my first New York stream in a while. Probably in fuck knows how long. I'm gonna be on TikTok next week as well, boys. Again, this is another sniper entry type thing you're going to really be looking for. Can't lie, I'm getting bare tempted to just place one of these. So even that's too big for that. That's not even a snap. Quite easy from PDRA's catcher. This is what I'm saying on the 1 minute as well. Like it normally does move. Like yeah. It's just all about the execution, really, isn't it? This is such a tune. Do it for the boy, should I? Fuck it, bruv. Shit, I've only got this account I'm going to play it on my laptop, so this has to load. Fuck, what's the platform even called? Okay, hopefully this shit doesn't... Oh, I'm gonna have to sign in and all that shit. Be real, I do not want to play it on a decent account. Fuck it, let's just do it. It don't work out. Peer pressure. Bro, why not? Fuck it, bro. It's good to see if my luck's in. If this trade wins, then I'm gonna go out on the town. So anything can happen. I might actually lose my virginity. Let's load up one trader. It's this fucking one. This one trade is so hard to use. Hopefully this isn't screen sharing. Let me just check. Bro, what the fuck's my password? Could just tell it's gonna get cooked in oh, in seconds, innit? Fuck it. Let me log into this shit. Shit, my pad's about to die. Well, I've got a feeling as well that it's just not gonna log me in. Alright, fuck it. Let's log into this then. Someone put it into a lot size calculator, bro. It's a 200k account. Put it in. 3 pips. Tell me what it's looking like. So I've got to try and log into this shit real quick. Fuck. Please work first time. Please work. Oh yes, boom, I'm in. Sweet. Cool. Fuck off. Shit, bro. Shit. It might be too late. Fuck, where's your USD? Bro, why is it not at the top? Where the... Shit, bro. Oh, I sort of want to see both of these. Bruv. Really, bro? Fucking really? Oh shit, I should have typed it. Fuck, we're coming back down. Shit. 3832. Kind of want to get a better entry than this now though, because if we come down, like, I really want to get cooked. So I'm actually gonna. Oh, bro, that's so annoying, man. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna type it in anyway, but that is jarring, bro. Fuck it, it's not gonna come down, is it? Shit, man. Bro, that was pure me just logging in slow, bro. It wouldn't even be logging in slow, bro. Oh, shit. That was MetaTrader, I would have cooked that, bro. It was only because I had to log in. Oh, my days. And now we revenge trade. Fuck, man, that's annoying. shit, man. That's two that we've... Callum, what you saying? Bro, that was pure slow. You man saw me loading it up and everything. I was like, oh, mate, that is... Come on, that's sad, man. That is unlucky. Let's hate watch this trade anyway. Let's hope it comes back down and everyone who got into this gets stopped out. Nah, I'm joking. Obviously, you still would rather it do well to prove it's a good trade, but... Scale-ins, boys. The scale-ins are going to get even more ridiculous as well. The scale-ins is this. We can still scale in. Shit, 2 pip stop loss is going to be insane. How many lots can I even be able to put on this? Because it's fun, Stu, maybe, if you considered that. It's good for the stream. Sometimes you got to take L's for people's entertainment. Fuck. Bro, I wouldn't place this shit on like an FTMO or an ACG. There's no way. Okay. Well, I suppose that's us back down to earth anyway. I'm addicted to retail. See how it does. Fill this fair value gap. Why has this New York session turned into loose scalping? I'll be real. I've just got accounts there in it that I just don't ever. It's because it's on a bare annoying platform which I just never use. So, do you know what I mean? I don't actually really mind if it loses. This is the thing. Like, would never do this on an account I'm trying to actually pass or trying to actually make keep. Do you know what I mean? Like, you obviously, if you're trading seriously, you don't want to do this. This is fun. This is basically the exact same as like pretty much gambling, in it. Really, this isn't. Well, it is trading, but the reason I say it's gambling is because it's money that I wouldn't, or it's like it's using shit I wouldn't care losing. Obviously, with trading, obviously you don't want to lose, but with gambling, it's sort of like you're sort of happy to lose because it's fun. You know what I mean? Which you can only do if you don't give a shit about the account. So, yeah, don't do this, boys, is basically what I'm trying to say on any serious account. Because I wouldn't. Just because I'm doing it on live don't mean that, like, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? A little PSA. But I did cook. 1% risk, 66 lots. Yeah, that would have been crazy. Fuck the police, that's how I treat him. Yeah, and it's the thing with scalping as well. You'd really want to be out by that. You don't really want a retracement like this. Could come down to this order block. Yeah, that's just scalping though. It comes lower, next position's off here. And this one's gonna be bro, it's mad to think people actually trade like this, innit? Especially gold traders. Like, it's actually mad. I could never trade like this, bro. It must... I don't even know how you'd remember your trades that you've placed. Like, you wouldn't even remember your half of your positions, innit? Yeah, let me know any other page you want me to look at, but there's not really much.
I've got a Fat Blokes Low Carb schooner here. I'm going to give it a taste test on Rottnest Island. Frankie's on Rotto. Fantastic. 9 out of 10. Fat Blokes, but...
Let's get proper... Shall we all just enter scalps, get cooked together? Yeah, should we? We should actually do that. That was fucking disgusting. I don't know what that was in the bottom of that tea. Holy shit. We should make Fridays into that, to be fair. Everyone should just load up accounts that they don't really mind playing about with. Oh, bro, that would actually be sick. Like, whether it be personal accounts or funded they don't really care about, bro, that would be so fun. Or even on, if you do want to scalp on your main funded, you could just use like 0.1% risk, like. Well, not even that, like, do you know what I mean, bro? That would actually be better fun, I can't lie. I'm gonna write that down. Because we'd do it for fun, obviously, but some days we would actually... Well, to be fair, more days would cook than not, innit? Let's all enter just for bands, eat luck. I'm not gonna lie, this one... fucking cooked. Get rid of this one now. Shouldn't have doubted it. It's all the way back, man. I'm trying to lay down in the lane. Trading competitions now. I remember when I first joined. Oh yeah, we did do that for a bit. Yeah, that was like trading against each other. That was quite jokes, but it was just hard to do. Like, it'd be better, I feel like, if we did scalping, because then we'd actually make money or lose money. Like, it'd be quite fun. Be a fun thing to do on a Friday. Everyone just load up an account, even if you got like 50 quid in there, or even if you got like 20 quid in there. Do you know what I mean? Just full port it. If it was this, you full ported 50 quid. Bruv, 250. Your weekend sorted. Obviously though, it's just a bit of fun, so you probably will lose money at times. It's the whole thing with it. Friday New York session, it would be quite a good thing to do, because let's be real, who's actually taking serious trades these times? I know I'm not, so. Boom! Not too bad. 12 minute in and out. 2 pip, well, 3 pip stop. 5-1. Fucking hell. It was a 5 RR that one was. Did you enter, Dean? This one is cooking. Boom. Come on. Come on. Boom, Doff boy. Just go. Cool. Do you reckon it's reaching? That's the thing. You're asking too much at that point. That's where you'd hold like a little runner or something. Something you can check up on when you're out later. See what's doing. That would have passed my funded, lol. Boom. EU longs. 2 little order blocks there now. Yeah, trust. Trust. That was a little booming 5-1 now. A little quick. Who would be on that though on Fridays? I think that'd be bare fun. I think that'd be bare fun. Bro, we don't need this song. We just fucking won. Or this. Or this. Or this, bro. This is another set. That's alright. Think as low as Voldemort this stream. Yeah, no, this is what I keep trying to say though, bro. It's only... This is playing around. This is an actual, like, proper trading. You know what I mean? Yeah, every Friday in out Bosch. Yeah, these past couple weeks in a different side. Nah, we've been trading though. Can't lie, we've been cooking these last few months. We have been cooking these last few weeks. Been cooking serious. We have been cooking. Bring it on tour. So I'm saying, if you was actually here from the start of the live, I was analysing all the charts. That's how you should actually be trading. This is just like, if you're a G. I jumped in because Lou was on it. AED. Oh, nice. Wait, what one was that? Oh, what? So people actually jumped in on that. Fucking hell. You trust me more than I trust myself. Nah, to be fair, I would have jumped in that if I had time. Bro, this fucking fly needs to go away. Nice, moved my TP to yours and took it. Looked like it was going to stop out but left it. Moved my TP to yours and took it. Banging. Nice. Do you actually see you going up now? Yeah, but I mean, it is Friday, bro, so you don't really want to be getting in anything till the new week anyway. You don't want to take anything till the new week. I don't actually trade Fridays like 9 times out of 10 anyway, so yeah, I wouldn't recommend taking anything. You more want to wait till Monday, but yeah, Monday I'll be trying to see if we have buys. Probably have accumulation. We'll see how we close. If we close this 4 hour, nice. So Monday's going to be decent. We'll see though. Obviously, DXY is going to be the key. if we react off this level or not. Oh yeah, boys, that was the trade we had fucking yesterday. Who remembers that trade? Well, you fucking should do. That trade yesterday, that was the main one we was looking at. Do you remember it was consolidating for fucking ages? Nah, it's 4-1 in the end. Another short scalp on the cards. Bro, I had this one yesterday as well. I gave Owen this, Aulo. I told him, bruv, enter this with everything you got. And he didn't listen. Even tap back in today, that's how you know it was elite, bro. Looking at a short. Could be a nice short. Could be. So we have had CRT, that 15-minute big distribution candle though. Don't know if I'd actually be wanting to sell off that. Can't lie. It's looking more bullish than anything, bro. Why is this gone? Yeah, I'll be more looking at buys, I'll be honest. If you're talking about scalps. "15-minute CRT and 4-hour. Mortgage should be trying to buy off of there. Not even really anywhere good to aim for. Yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't even be trying to get on this. Alright, boom. Anyway, boys, I'm probably going to jump off now, but I will catch you on Monday. Send me a DM if you're interested in anything. Mentorship or signals wise or anything like that. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next stream, boys, which will be on Monday. DMs are open. I'll be active for a bit. So yeah, hopefully I'll speak to you. But boys, appreciate you tuning in. And I will catch you in the next stream, boys. Sweet, everyone. Love.